welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today's going to be the second review on the channel. We're going to be reviewing the 2022 TIE Bomber. I think this set's retired. I don't know if it is. I have two of them though, so I also hate how much dust gets on these all these black sets and stuff, and it just gets on my nerve. It's annoying. Let me show you the figure lineup. We get an Imperial officer right here. Pretty cool. I always love to get those. I only have 2 Stormtroopers though, so that sucks. We also have the Imperial TIE pilot. I have a lot of those. And the best figure ever made, the Gonk droid. Here, let me see if something's like stored in here. Yeah, there's a little box in there. I think you can put thermo detonators in there. Yeah, there we go. So the best figure in this set, of course, the Gonk droid. We love him. Thank you, Gonky. Yeah, that's his name, Gonky. We have this little side cart built with 2 extra bombs. We'll talk about that later. Here's just a little overview of the cart here. This set was like $60, I think. It's a pretty good set. I mean, like, you can see this back detail, really good. There's stud shooters on the front. I really don't want to lose those pieces, but yeah. Overall, the only thing I don't like the building experience is just, I don't like building the TIE Fighter wings, because like you have to do in 3 sections, and most of the time I get mine wrong because I don't hear the these tops, and it's a little bit complicated, and sometimes when I put these together they just blow up. Yeah, let's with our TIE Fighter pilot here, and also like the Stormtroopers, his helmet cannot move. No. You can't move his head like the Stormtroopers, the Family Guy appearances, so you can just put him right in there. The coolest play feature I've seen in a long time. Okay, this probably got to be the best Imperial play feature, aside from in like the 2024 what was it? Imperial Star Destroyer. You can do this. Oh. Yeah, you can drop bombs. That's why I was going to talk about the, so there's 2 extra bombs in the side of the cart there. And how you basically reload and load this thing is, most of the time I like to just put my upside down, but over time you'll get used to doing it. Now, first you're going to get your missiles here. Let me see if I'm actually filming it. Okay, yeah. You put the little pieces right in those cylinders. And, oh, put that one in right. Oh, okay, upside down. And then you just flip it over. Most of the time, some people, just because they're like experienced with it, they can just get the bombs and load it from up here, but I usually just flip it upside down just to be sure. Yeah, that's kind of the review of the set so far. I'd probably give it like 8 out of 10. It's really cool. It's unique. Lego's never made it. But I just, some things I don't like, you know. It's still a good set. I'm going to change my rating. It's going to be 9 out of 10. It's just not perfect. That's the thing. It's just not perfect. Yeah. Well, yeah. Also, I wanted to show you one extra thing for this. So, I do have 2 of them, as you can see. And I did this little extra mock build, you could say. I know this isn't canon or anything. I just let my imagination go wild. But I thought this right here was like a gas port. So I made this. Basically, it's a little gas cart. Or well, I just wanted to be cool. Okay, it's pretty cool though. Like, you can just drive this thing around. Like, Okay, so you got your TIE bomber here. You need fuel. Captain, get on the gas cart. Aye, aye. Alright, we go over here. We back her up, or we could just have it like this. We get off. We guide it right there, kind of like how fighter jets feel up in the sky. So basically I had this little dish piece, and it could attach into there. I could show you how to build it. Here, let me just show you. So basically we have the normal cart. You just basically take off all this stuff, okay? You put these two plates right here. You put a light plate and a dark plate right there. And then you put a jumper right there, okay? Put a jumper for the tank. You can just put some of those there. I just did that. You can put the rails right there. And you just have the normal front. And then for this, you have this gray cylinder or circle. You have this light gray cylinder, and then you have this, which is like this rounded kind of dish piece. And for the arm, you get you get a jumper. You put a 1x2, it's basically a 1x1 with a clip. And then up there you get a jumper, and then down here you get one stud. You get a 1x2, 1x2, and then you get another 1x2 right there. It doesn't matter. They can all be light gray, but you can have a 1x2 with this little spot right here. Actually, this light gray piece right here, it has to have a clip on the end. And this one right here has these two little things that get onto the clips. And then you could either have a 1x2 tile or just two 1x1s right there. And then you put this final dish piece here. And then get the normal cart. You get the center, like the central stud there, and you put it on that center stud there. And then most of the time I just like to display it like it's fueling up, but if I want to like store it or something, I can just like put it like this, and it would look like, or I could just like put it something like this. I don't know. Let your imagination go wild. Lego isn't always about accuracy or how it looks. It's just how you play with it, or how you intend to use it. I like my Lego Star Wars sets. I just made this up so it looks cool in the background, you know what I mean? I mean, it makes sense. It's a refueling cart, so why wouldn't I have a refueling cart if I could? You know, it's really cool. I'm proud of myself for making it. It's really something cool. I like it, you know? So it's not something accurate, but I like it. So, you know, I mean, some people might say, well, you can't do that because, you know, it's not accurate or anything like that. Well, I mean, like, my whole point, I don't collect Legos for the accuracy. I mean, sometimes there's things where, like, come on, dude, like, make that actually accurate. Like, there's some stuff, like, in the 501st Battle Pack review, I was talking about how the troopers were carrying the blaster bolts. That's just a little bit weird, just saying. Here, I was filming a few shorts there. Also, about how we get so many stickers instead of printed. That's just annoying. Also, helmet holes, but I mean, that's not really like a bad thing for me. Like, helmet holes to me are like the biggest problem ever. I just want waist capes back. Give us waist capes back. But this right here, not accurate, but I mean, you're gonna let me imagination. But yeah, really cool build. I'd recommend getting a few, because when they retire, I bet they're probably gonna be pretty expensive. People are probably gonna want them. I think I'd sell these in the future. I mean, I'd probably sell one of them in the future, just because, you know, I'd want to buy more clone sets. I'm not really a Empire dude. I really like the Empire. It's just like, I just don't have many of them, and plus I like Clone Troopers better. I like Clone Troopers better than, Stormtroopers, and plus I don't have many Stormtroopers, and I have a lot of Clone Troopers. So why change your focus when you're already devoted to one thing? And I love Clone Troopers more than Stormtroopers. It's not that I just don't I just can't get out of using Clone Troopers and stuff. I want to stay with Clone Troopers. I don't want to spend all my money on Stormtroopers and stuff and then not have the MTT or the turbo tank that's coming out in August, so it's just something like that. That's gonna be the end of the review. See you next time. Also, sneak peek of the next review is gonna be, I'm just gonna give you a quick shot. All right, there's your sneak peek.